Uh-huh.
Write a letter of protest?
Oh, I did, but they won't answer. I've written 50 letters. That's why I'm resorting to this. If they had a better...
If you can write our office...
Why don't they hire me to be a human rights liaison? I'm a 34-year-old with 2 years of unemployment. I could explain Condoleeza's war crimes.
You've got a lot of issues going on. If you want to write the communications office, you'll get a response.
I will, and that's your office.
That's
and
my office.
So how do I find that? Would you like a link to the torture memos from disbar torture lawyers?
You can just send it to.
Okay,
what's the best way to do it?
Do you have it?
Send an email to UCOMM.
Just a second. Let me pull up my Gmail here. UCO. Do you know Kevin Zeese? He's an amazing lawyer. He's working to get the lawyers disbarred who support torture, but they're all at like Stanford and Berkeley and whatever. You know, torture and the American Bar Association go together.
There's their email address right there.
UCO. So you're...
UCOM.
Yeah, because what I'm finding is it's kind of like my Holocaust study. Class is like, everybody's like, oh, go to the info booth, oh, go to the alumni, go to the foundation, go to the president, go there.
If you write us...
Is anyone not going to pass the buck?
I'm just telling you, if you want to get a response,
info.
If you write UCOM at PDX.edu.
I understand there's a...
You get a response on the Condi rights because they have responded.
Okay.
The university has responded on other people.
Yeah, they won't respond to me. And I heard there's like a letter explaining, this is about Condi's background growing up in a poor community and not about her support for waterboarding and torture. But what I'm concerned about is like the PR. Is it going to be worth the city draining the city budget of security to get security over the protest? Don't you think that's kind of fiscal incompetence in itself, getting such a high-profile, inflammatory guest?
I'm not aware of any of that, but I can just tell you if you want to respond.
Well, somebody in surveillance should be showing up to deal with the fact that that's causing outrage already in the human rights community in Portland. And so if you guys are requiring 10 extra police officers to supervise the protest, you're causing damage to the city. And I'm sure it's going to be worth it if you guys take a killing at $500 a ticket. And literally take a killing when it comes to the massacres of collateral murder. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate your support. So another way I thought about dealing with it, I'm just sending the email as info on Condi because I can't type with my left hand. But so can you tell me what should I start this student group of students against torture in Guantanamo and waterboarding? Because Condi said waterboarding never happened, and yet she also told them how to do it. I mean, do you think any other students? Well, don't you recommend that? Don't you think that's a good way to deal with it?
Again, Mary, we're not in a position to debate this. So I encourage you to, you're exercising your First Amendment right.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm glad you recognize this. Can you also tell me, do you think that the people who died in Abu Ghraib deserve an advocate? Do you think after people are murdered?
I'm not going to get into a debate on
torture and murder and collateral murder.
Political issues.
Have you ever read WikiLeaks?
Pardon?
Have you ever read WikiLeaks Gitmo files?
Like I said, I'm just not going to it's not useful for me to get into a discussion.
See, my background is law, so this is the most... Yeah.
Just repeat. If you ask us for a response on Condoleezza Rice, we'll send you one from the president.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. So where is your office located if we need to...
Pardon?
Where is your office located?
We're on campus at another location.
At Unitas.
No, that's not us.
So who's this fellow over here? He recommended I go to the General Counsel. General Counsel?
No, that's if you have, I think that was specific.
Do you have a public records request?
Public records request goes to General Counsel. Can you tell me where General Counsel is?
General Counsel is in the Market Center building.
Because, I mean, this just may be the tip of the iceberg in terms of PSU's involvement in things I consider morally reprehensible. Public records, General Counsel.
Just submit a public records request, and if we have the information, we'll provide it.
Do you guys have any veterans in your family?
This is not about personal. If you have issues related to the university, we can try and answer those questions, but I'm not going to discuss my personal life with you.
It's just not our role in this. Our role is to be communications for the university.
Yeah.